What's happening, everybody? Welcome to another stream on HackDroid Crypto. And today I'm going to be going through Binance, one of my favorite exchanges. I'm sure if you are in the space, you have heard of it as well. And they are a powerhouse. And I wanted to go through some stats as well as the top 3 people that have become millionaires just referring others to Binance. So stick around, let's dive right in to the review, starting with the kind of overall ranking of Binance on CoinMarketCap and CoinGenome. Basically, Binance is doing over $1 billion in trading volume. That's equivalent to 158,000 Bitcoin, lots of trading volume. And as you can see, the top ones are Bitcoin, Tron, and Verge, and Binance Coin, which if you guys are new to the space, which some of you may be, in order to interact with the exchange as a startup, you need to first purchase their coin and pay them in their currency. It's removing them away from, one more step away from fiat, which is very smart. A lot of the very large exchanges around the world are doing it as a tactic, just to kind of remove themselves one layer away from fiat currency. So after looking at their volume, over $1 billion in 24 hours, that's about their average right now. Let's go into their site stats. As you can see from here, they are ranked relatively high in every country. The one that I wanted to highlight was the United States, just because that's where I'm based. And it seems to be going down a little bit, but that's very understanding. I mean, given the space right now and how volatile things are, you can really see that usage is on a pretty substantial decline. It's going down at a pretty rapid rate here. But let's go through some of the data. Traffic sources. Looks like their apps are moving all their traffic on to the exchange, which is pretty great. Very interesting insights into the categories of the people that are coming after downloading apps. So Coinbase is funneling a lot of people. Interesting. So their rankings are sliding a little bit, but as you can see in Canada, in finance, they are on the top of the charts, as well as the United States in finance. They are moving on up. So that's exciting. I love the fact that they have an app. That's super important. So let's dive into their referrals. So before I jump into this, I'm not going to shill a referral link below. I know that's not what I want to do with this channel or with any of you guys. That's not what I'm interested in, and just shilling a bunch of stuff. But ultimately, this is the top 3 people on Binance that are referring people. How's it going? It's Panda. Welcome to the stream. And what I'm about to show you is after you create an account on Binance, you can instantly refer people. So you can sign up. There's no sort of criteria to meet. You just have to be a user. And for a while I want to say it was December 2017, people were actually selling their accounts because they stopped registrations, because the spike got so high in December 2017, and Bitcoin was pumping all the way past, $17,000. It got just so out of control that they shut down registration signups. A lot of exchanges were. It created almost a good flow across the industry with users. I know Cryptopia, where AC3 is listed right here below me, that created, that bumped them over the 1 million user mark, when everyone was rushing to exchanges to try and get involved or sell or whatever it may be. But Binance stood there and said, all right, guys, we're already the number 1 exchange in volume. We're doing over $1 billion. And essentially, we are going to limit our registrations. And then they started opening up their registrations for about 2 hours each day. And that, based on a conference that I watched with CZ, the guy who runs, the CEO of Binance, he said that even when they were opening registrations for 2 hours, they were getting 200,000 registrations within 2 hours, which is just mind-bending, the amount of users that they're getting. But this is the referral program. And as you guys can see, they have the get a link, invite friends, it pays to have friends. And right there, you will see the number one person has been commissioned 174.81074,731 Bitcoin. And just to quickly do some math, I wanted to pull up the Bitcoin price calculator and show you guys exactly how much that is in US dollars. So let's see, 174. Let's round up to 175, huh? 175 is worth 1,187,899, and that's at the $6,700 mark here in April 2018. So just from referring people, this first person, JA at probably gmail.com, they have made $1.1 million off of referring people through Binance. And the number two person you can see here is a close second, and they made 135 Bitcoin, which is 916,000 US dollars worth of Bitcoin. And just for giggles, let's move this over and let's see the number two person is 115, and 115, that is $780,000 at number three. So number one, they made $1.1 million. Number two, they made $980,000 in Bitcoin. And number three, they made $780,000 from referring people. So if you look onto the top here, you'll see that it says get paid, receive 20% commission. So what could happen is some of these people may be involved in projects like, maybe an ICO. They could be involved in a hedge fund, something like that. And effectively, they're just putting that money through a referral link slowly to get money back from Binance, which I have heard is a tactic that some people are doing. But ultimately, this is a lot of money, and I respect Binance for their speed. I know they're building a decentralized exchange now, but for the most part, as I understand it, they're centralized based on speed. And do I know how to hack FB? No, I do not. Tejish, I do not know how to hack Facebook. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what I was going to go through today, was the fact that there are people making millions of dollars, 1.1 million to be precise. On a downturn, like in a bear market, they're making 1.1 million off of referrals. And I have seen that number three slot change. So there are people referring hundreds of thousands of users, but there are also people that are taking the tactic of referring whales. So this likely could have been someone that facilitated $1 million deal, a multi-million dollar deal, multiple multi-million dollar deals. It's really just, it's hard to say who these people are, but I like the fact that Binance hangs them out there. That's like a shiny object for everybody that is trading on there. And as far as the future goes for Binance, I love their app. I was actually in a Lyft the other day when the Lyft driver had the app pulled up while he was driving, which I thought was pretty funny, just to kind of monitor that while he was driving. But yeah, that's one I wanted to go over so you guys can see the top three, why you should sign up for them. And like I said, I'm not going to shill my referral link or anything like that. but it is a very, very cool concept, similar to Coinbase, where they are giving out $10 for everyone that you get to sign up. I think I referred a little over 100 people to Coinbase, so this is based on commission, which to me makes a lot more sense, and it's a lot more incentivizing for you to refer someone. But then, just $10 flat, because if you refer someone and they spend $1 million and you get $10 as a referral fee, that just, you're more likely to refer them to something like Binance. And there are a lot of people that say that Robinhood and other exchanges that are coming out, or Robinhood has been around with zero fee trading, but they're also doing crypto now. They say that, they're going to go head to head with the Coinbase of the world, but at the same time, they're forgetting about Binance, which is doing $1 billion in volume, which I find just absolutely mental. And in recent news, they moved to Malta, away from Japan, because the Japan government is kind of chasing them out, which I find amazing that they're still able to do everything flawlessly and keep everything very fast. If you go on there and you trade today, you'll notice how quick things move on there, and they deserve every bit of that $1 billion in volume that they've done, just because of the hard work that they did in December to keep people from just breaking the entire system. They had someone full-time, he said, calling AWS or Amazon Web Services and buying servers because they were getting so many signups, which is something that is a good problem to have. So that's it for this stream. I wanted to show you guys the top 3 referrals on Binance, and I'm going to be doing more streams like this, going through different products based on all of your requests around the different products in the space, the different exchanges, the different coins, everything. Just over the past few months, you guys have been amazing. But that's it for this stream, and I'll be back again this weekend with another stream about a surprise topic and a new series potentially from all of you guys on Instagram that have been talking to me and telling me to make different videos about my long form posts on Instagram. So I'll be back talking about that.